Hello everybody, Andy here again. Right, this is yet another video that was inspired by a comment that was left on one of my earlier videos, and about this sort of attention that we get here on YouTube and whether we actually like that attention. I'll read you out the comment, and it said, when we speak, hundreds listen. That's why we feel like rock stars and get addicted to the attention. I don't think it's bad. I think we long for this. In here we rule and Hollywood can't touch us. And that got me thinking about this whole sort of attention thing. Do you sort of do you start liking that attention? Do you start craving that attention? Yes and no, I suppose, to an extent. I think once you get on here, you start getting your subscribers, don't you? More and more people subscribe to you, and more people listen and comment, etc. Talked in there about the hundreds listening. For me, I mean, obviously for other people, some people it's thousands and thousands of people that sort of listen to their comments or watch their videos. I'm talking more here, I suppose, about vlogging more than anything else, but it does cut across sort of all the different sort of spheres of videos that we do here have here on YouTube. The attention, yes, I suppose we do like it. As I said, we get more and more subscribers. I mean, my videos are generally watched by, if I get 200 views on a video, for me, that's good, you know, and so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that that's good. And I've got getting on for 300 subscribers now. But I've always felt that it's not necessarily the amount of views you get. It's the quality of the viewing or the commenting and that. And I've said this on several occasions, but a lot of the comments that I get are usually very nearly 100% sort of positive, and I don't think you can go far wrong with that. And some of the comments I do get, I find very inspirational to me. They sort of spur me on to make more and more videos. People actually say that my videos occasionally have inspired them, and that's a big word, but if it gets people like recent ones about getting out into the open and going and looking at life in a different way, and people have said that they've done that, and they have noticed things, you know, and you can't get much better attention sort of than that, and that has bound to have some sort of an effect on the way that you look at this whole thing. You try not to get big-headed, and I certainly don't want to become that way or think that I am, but we are, any time you get sort of praise from somebody, any time you get a decent comment, it does have an effect. It does prove to me that there's some very, very good people out there, and I think there's a lot of like-minded people out there, the sort of vloggerhood, as I call it. You look at videos, the people that I subscribe to and subscribe to me, and you see the same sort of names popping up around and around, and you might go and check them out, and then that sort of sphere, it sort of grows and grows and grows, doesn't it? So that can only be a good thing. And as I said, there's a lot of like-minded people, and I think we learn a lot from each other. Another thing that I've spoken about before, if I can do a video that makes people think, that inspires people to get out into the wider world or whatever it might be, and makes them look at things in a different way, then there isn't much better things that people can say than that, is there? And this YouTube experience actually gives us that means of doing it. Yes, I suppose, did we crave the attention? Well, I don't know about craving it, but it is nice when you put that video up there, you put a new video up, and then the comments start coming in. You sort of sit back, and in a way I do sort of sit there and wait for the comments. There are, especially from certain people, I suppose, the serial responders or commenters, shall I say, and I love it, don't get me wrong, the more comments the better. It's nice to know that people watch and like them, but you sit back and you wait for sort of certain comments from certain people, because to see what they think of that video. Did they like this video? Because I suppose once you get more and more views, and a certain amount of pressure comes in. I don't feel that sort of for my sort of limited amount of views, etc. But I know that other people possibly think, no, is this video good enough? If you've got thousands and thousands of people, you either sort of turn around and say, I don't care, I'm going to do what I want, which is more or less what I try and do. But there's always that sort of niggling feeling in the back of your head, if you do something that's slightly different. Are people going to like this? Is this video as good as the last one? Is this a subject I should be covering, etc. And I expect a few people are nodding out there. I expect them thinking, yeah, I've felt that before. But as is normally the case, and I know other people feel the same, when you do those videos where you go out on a limb and you try something different, I've done a couple of sort of more light-hearted videos recently. I've been a bit dubious about putting them up, or even some photos that I've put up, and people have said, oh, that's brilliant, I like that, that's really good to see another side of you, or to get to know that sort of side, to see that type of thing. And generally they're the ones that provoke the most debates, comments, responses, or even gain new subscribers or things like that. So maybe there's a lesson in there. Maybe you shouldn't think about it too much. Maybe you should just get out there and do what you want to do. I got a very good comment the other day from a young guy in Britain, and he did a video, and he happened to mention me in it, so I went and watched the video. He sent me a message and in that video he called me an incredible talking machine, which I thought was quite amazing, and he meant it in the nicest way possible. I know he did, so thanks very much for that. But I wonder if anybody else thinks that. Yeah, is Andy Mooseman an incredible talking machine? Maybe just can't shut him up. And I do these videos when I'm stone cold sober, so it should get me in a corner when I've had a few drinks, and you certainly can't stop me then. But anyway, I'd be interested to know if anybody else feels this way about this sort of attention. Yes, I love the attention. It's great to know that people out there are watching. It's great to know that your videos do have an effect on people, make them think, or whatever it might be. So that is true, I think. In here we rule. Yes, we certainly do rule here, because it's our channel, isn't it? And even it might not be our website, but our channels are our channels. As I said before, you can do what you want with it within reason, within the terms of service and the bounds of decency and that sort of thing. Anyway, I think I've rambled on probably for far too long, but I'll be very interested to know if anybody else thinks that. Do you get those niggling doubts, etc.? Do you like the attention? Do you sort of crave the attention to an extent, or do you find yourself, now sit back and think about this, don't just sort of jump in and say, no, of course I don't. Take a few minutes, sit back and think, and I think you'll find that you actually do quite like it. And if only for the amount of different people that we meet on here, either actually on the channels or with the meetups and things like that as well. So it has changed our lives in lots of different ways. Anyway, I think I've rambled on. The incredible talking machine has talked for far too long. Anyway, I shall speak to you again, not too far in the future, I don't expect. Anyway, thanks for your time. I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.